Welcome to another edition of 2 Men and a Half Midweek Service, man. I'm not going to even talk, man. We apologize for the 8 minutes late, but we're having some technical difficulties. But we're going to jump right on in this, and we're going to turn this right on over to our moderator.
All right, let me hear a hand clap.
You got an echo.
All right, let's do a little testing. Can the audience tell us whether or not you can hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. All right.
It's an echo, though.
There's an echo. Bad echo.
Say something again.
Testing.
Yeah, you got a real bad echo. It's something we got open twice. It's something that's open.
Do y'all hear echo out there? I don't hear echo on my end.
Say something again, Monica.
Testing. Mic check. Mic check.
Yeah, I don't hear any echoes over here.
It ain't as bad as it was, but it's good.
Can y'all let us know if y'all hear any echoes from our moderator? For myself. You guys hear us all? Levelle say something. I can hear Levelle.
It's probably because y'all in the same room. She's too close to you.
He said I'm too close to you.
Yep. That's why the echo is doing it.
Let me do this.
Okay.
It is what it is now, though.
Okay. All right, we're live and living color. Welcome everyone to this edition of 2 Men and Half Analyze. All right. Woo! All right, so today our special guests are none other than our very own Tony Mays and Levelle Salter. Can you still hear me, Levelle?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
All right. So we have our special guest on today. But before we get started, I would like to thank my brother and my husband for showing up for this occasion. Y'all look so handsome. So him. Get him here. Get yourself in. Get yourself in.
We love it.
Handsome. All right. Let's start this thing off with a shot. Levelle, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. To the good life.
To the good life. Ooh, that's good.
That was pretty tasty for me too, Levelle. All right, so guess what, guys? We're gonna go ahead and get started. Before I get started, I've been wanting to say this on live. I need you guys to comment about my check with 2 Men and a Half.
We're a nonprofit organization. We're a nonprofit organization.
Levelle said we're a nonprofit organization. Okay, we'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about my contract and my check later. All right. But let's go ahead and get started then. Of course, I have a million questions for y'all. I've been waiting on this. Yes, let's go. So, I'm going to start with Tony Mays. Mr. Mays, tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Well, my name is Tony Mays. I'm a native of Memphis, Tennessee, graduate of Fairleigh High, also graduate from Colorado University and Colorado Technical University and Belhaven University. I have 4 degrees, all across various disciplines. I am a father of 3, a husband of 1. I am a gospel preacher, and I've been preaching since 92. And I think the most important thing that anybody should know about me is I'm a believer and I'm a child of God. So I started my business, Amazing Investments LLC. Officially, I started it 3 years ago, but I really started it 8 years ago. But of course, in terms of paperwork, I officially started it 4 years ago. So somebody said here a little echo. So this is what I'm gonna cut this mic off. How about that? If I cut the mic off, you guys might not be able to hear me, so I'm just gonna cut it down low. How about that? Can you guys hear? Is there still an echo?
No, I mean it's not. It's never been an echo. It's never been an echo. Also, he still can't hear me. He still can't hear me.
Now I can cut your microphone off, and then you can talk through your computer.
That's fine.
Okay, let's do that.
Hold on.
That may help if I cut her microphone off, and then
right.
She actually, and if you guys can't hear her, you can let us know. All right.
Say something, Monica.
Can you hear me?
You okay?
You
Is that better?
Yep, the echo is gone.
Okay.
All right.
You don't sound like
That's me and that's my business in that shit.
Okay, so hopefully you guys got an opportunity to hear that. Levelle, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I still can hear you.
All right, great. So I like that introduction, Tony. Let's go back over it just a little bit. I heard you say you got these children, but you're a husband of one wife. I like that. Yeah, one wife. All right, let's say that again. All right, Levelle, tell us just a little bit about yourself and or your business.
Okay, my name is Levelle Salter. I don't have all those degrees. I've never been to college, but I do have a high school diploma. Graduated from the Westwood High School, Westwood Longhorn in the building, class of '94. I am also a preacher. I accepted my calling in 1994, so I kind of celebrated in conjunction with my graduating from high school. So I would have been officially preaching 30 years this year. I'm also the owner of DJ One Love Entertainment, and I've been running the business now going on 19 years, full time about 17, 18 years. And I've been married for 23 years to my beautiful wife, Dawn. I have a daughter who's she's 21, but she acts like she's 62. I have a son, Levelle Jr. He just turned 21. And that's the little piece of it. My business, something about my business. I've been DJing for a long time, and I enjoy what I'm doing. I do a lot of weddings, corporate events, and just love what I do as far as the business. I know you got some other technical stuff to get into it, but that's the introduction.
Okay. And so Levelle, thank you for that introduction. He is also the husband of one wife. Great job.
Right.
Awesome, amazing wife at that. Okay. All right. So let's get into this, guys. So Tony knows a little bit about me, I think. We've been married ever. So he does know a little bit about me. But everybody that knows me knows that when you have a business, it is so important about presentation. Presentation is everything, guys. Like, I don't care if you are a janitor and you have a janitorial service. Your presentation for that service means everything, right? So right. Who are your primary competitors in the market that you have your business in? That's the first part. And then the second part is, what are you doing to stand out from the competition?
Who going first?
It doesn't matter.
Tony can go first.
Okay. So, Mr. Mays, what are you doing?
Oh, because I can't hear him, so you got to tell me when. Okay.
Go, Tony.
So first part of that question was,
who is your competition, and what are you doing to stand out from the competition?
I don't necessarily know if I know there are people out here that do the things I do in terms of custom bars. I haven't seen a lot of the people do it outside of on social media. Here locally, I don't know. I don't know of anyone who would be my competition. But what I do to separate myself from any competition is I pride myself in creating bars that are unique and only I never create the same bar for any two customers. So you're gonna always have a unique experience with your bar. Your bar never gonna be like anybody else's. Since I've been doing bars these last 8 years, I've created over 100 bars, and not one of those bars look like that. And so I think that's how I separate. I'm known across the city, and I'm gonna say the Mid-South for the work that I do on the bars. And people have seen other work that I do with some of the small remodeling projects, bathroom projects, and other little things that I've done on the side. But my forte is custom bars.
Okay, awesome. DJ One Love, tell us what separates you from other DJs.
Well, this is, like you said, this is one of these markets that is very saturated. It's a DJ born every weekend, like literally. But the difference that I do as far as to stand out from my competitors, for one, I'm known as the dapper DJ. You know what I'm saying? I come dressed to impress, dressed for the occasion. You know, if the colors are orange and blue, I'm gonna have on orange and blue. If the colors are pink and gray, I'm gonna have on pink and gray. I'm also known as the interactive DJ. Most DJs just stay behind the booth or the table or whatever they sit up behind, and that's just about much as you're gonna get from them. But I literally get out and entertain with the people. You know, teach line dances, line dance with them. I have an alter ego. With it, Johnny Be Good, where I put my wig on and do my whole thing. So I just try to. I tell everybody I get paid to party. I ain't just there to just do a job for you, but I'm there. I'm part of the whole scenario. So that's who I am. I like to try to have fun in everything I do.
And that's a part of the presentation of what you do. You
Correct.
blend in with whatever's going on and you present yourself in such a way that makes you stand out from the other vendors.
Right.
Awesome, brother. All right. So how would you describe your company's success? Either you can take this first. How would you describe your company's success? And about how much time do you spend working on your business each day, week, or month?
I work on my business every day, literally, whether I'm downloading music, whether I'm talking to a client, whether I'm getting ready for an event. I'm always trying to do something to stand out, like you said, above the rest and be proactive on everything that's coming on, looking to see what's the newer music that just came out, seeing any new equipment that's coming out that can enhance my business. So I'm always doing something to try to make sure that I'm doing the services, just giving a service the best way I can for the customer.
Okay, Tony, would you like to answer that question?
I define my success, my business success, by my clientele. When I when I create a custom bar or do a small remodeling project for a client, my success is defined by their reaction at the end. When I hear you done an amazing job, wow, you went way beyond my expectations. This came my way better than I could have ever imagined. Things like that, I think, is part of how I define my success. And I guess the other part of that is me personally, just me putting the energy, the time, presentation. I've learned that from my wife. That presentation is everything, and how we present things, and just doing things in a timely manner. You know, I've heard Levelle say on numerous occasions is under promise and over deliver. And so I think that is part of my mantra as well. You know, I try to under promise and over deliver. That way, the expectations are always exceeded, and you know. So yeah, that's how I define the success. Those parts to that.
Okay, before we move on, I see some comments that say, Monica, mute yourself to stop the echo. I don't have a mic on. So am I muted?
I just text Tony. I think the problem is
they saying it's probably because we're right here in the same room.
Oh, okay.
I think you still got all your mics on, or is it just one mic on?
So let me do this, because you guys can probably hear me through.
You guys can probably hear me through Monica's mic. So again, I define my success for my business by my clientele and how my clients respond when I complete a job. I try to make sure that I'm always timely. If I tell a client that I'm gonna have the job done in 10 days, generally I'm done in 7. And again, I kind of adopted that same mantra like Levelle, where I under promise and over deliver. And I think that's why a lot of times when I'm done, I've exceeded the expectations, or I've exceeded the expectations, and it came out far better than I could have ever imagined. So I think that's why, how I define the success of my business.
Okay, great. Thank you, Tony. So I know that with having a business, especially in these days and time, there are a lot of sacrifices that you have to make, right? So what sacrifices have you made to ensure your business's success?
Wow. For one of the things that I pride myself on is being on time. So like the sacrifice I make, like I may be in the middle of having lunch with my family, and I got to taper off to leave a little early so I can get to where I'm going on time. And I'm always 2.5, sometimes 3 hours early, depending on the event. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is to be setting up equipment while the guests are coming in. I don't like that. I want to be set up, ready to rock, ready to roll, presentation ready to go. And I want everything put up. I want to be dressed, all that. So, and then the other thing with that, you don't never know what's going to happen doing your commute. You may have a flat, you may leave some equipment, I did an event Saturday because I had my controller upstairs and I had to call Don to bring my controller. So I was there early enough to where I had everything else already set up, and all she had to do was bring my controller, and all I had to do was just set it up. And the event started at 9. I was ready to rock at 8:59. But if I would have got there and the event started at 9, I would have got there at 8:30. I still would have been setting stuff up, and then I still had left my controller. And then I wouldn't have called her to 8:30. She wouldn't have got there till after 9.
Absolutely.
So it's always about, make sure you're doing everything decent and in order.
Right. So time is definitely a major sacrifice. And one thing I know about business and things of that nature, respect my time and I'm going to respect yours. So that's very important. So Tony, what are some sacrifices you've had to make as it relates to your business success?
I believe sometimes, man, you have to block out all the outside noise and distractions. When there are a lot of distractions, you have to limit those distractions, and sometimes that means cutting off people you love, because they may not be headed in the same direction or have the same mindset in terms of business. So you got to kind of block out that noise and cut out those distractions. And I think the biggest sacrifice for me is always time, because when you're committed to your craft, you're going to spend a lot of time doing what you do. And going back to your question earlier, it's like how much time do we have to spend? Well, as a person who takes jobs based on custom jobs based on the need, I can't say I spend 10 hours a week or 11 hours a week or 15 or 20 or 30 or 40 hours a week. And I imagine Levelle will probably say the same thing, that, it's based on the clientele and the needs of the clientele and how you're booked. But, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. You have to realize that when you're going to business for yourself, you ain't going to get rich overnight. Like that.
Oh, no.
If you're going into business for yourself,
don't get into my questions, Dave. I'm just
playing.
Go ahead.
About the distraction. About the sacrifice.
Oh, wow.
And that's part of the sacrifice is just, knowing that, this is not a microwave business. It's not going to come overnight. The fruits of my labor are not going to show up overnight.
Absolutely. Right. So the fun part of this audience is the fact that Tony hadn't seen my questions, Levelle hadn't seen my questions, so they don't know what's coming, guys. So this is gonna be real good. This is gonna be real good.
I'm here for it.
All right, let's go. So you know what? Both of you men didn't say the one thing that I know is top priority, and that's money. Like there is money involved in those sacrifices. So how do you draw the medium of where do you stop with the investing of your business?
You never stop. You never stop investing in your business. There's always tools that's coming out. You know, and you know, I know, like for me, like uniform. Like I know my wife probably get mad at me because I'm always buying clothes and buying shoes because I'm trying to find the right thing to match this and match that. I'm just trying to find something that's comfortable because I stand on my feet all the time.
Levelle, I wish Tony could hear you. So hold on before you move on, Levelle. Levelle mentioned that he has to invest in his clothing and things of that nature because of presentation. So I feel the same way, Levelle. As a manager, let me put my caveat out there. As a manager, I have to present myself a certain way, right? So you have to purchase these things to make sure that you are staying in line with what it looks like. Go ahead, Levelle. Go ahead,
one of my mantras is you got to dress like you want to be addressed.
Levelle is the dapper DJ.
He is. He said he is the dapper DJ. Hey.
Right. You got to dress like you want to be addressed. And so, like growing up, folks used to always poke fun at me because I always dressed up, and they used to make fun of it and call it church clothes.
Right.
And it's no such thing to me as church clothes. I just like to look nice. I've always been like that. I like to dress nice, smell good. That's just who I am. And it trickled down onto where I was going to actually be using it for my business, and it worked out in my favor. I've pulled up to events, and I look one way when I unload, and then when I go change my clothes and come back out, they be like, "You the DJ?" I'm
absolutely.
Like, "Yes, ma'am."
Absolutely.
Sometimes I arrive where I'm always kind of like partially dressed, where I just put my blazer on. And they be like, "Man, you look nice." You know what I'm saying? You look good. So because one thing that I always say, especially with me being in a very strong referral business, a lot of people walk my name into the room before I get there.
Absolutely.
So they always gonna say he gonna be on time. That's why I do reviews. He gonna be on time. He gonna be dressed properly. Equipment look nice. My cords and stuff ain't all over the place. So all of that presentation, timeliness, all that plays a part. And I believe in any business, but for me, because of the business being so saturated, I always try to do anything above and beyond the rest.
Absolutely. So guys, so how long did it take before you actually saw a profit in your business?
So I don't get to answer the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Tony, you're with us? Go ahead, Tony. Answer the question, baby.
I hate he can't hear me. I don't know. I wish we could.
Right. I wish he could hear you, Levelle.
I guess I'm just here.
Come on, Tony. Answer the question.
I'm very simple.
Yeah. So
don't shut down. Tell him I said don't shut down.
He said don't shut down, Tony. He is about to make. I'm no longer gonna be the moderator, guys. But okay, we're gonna make it work tonight. All right. So look, I know there's been moments where you guys have wanted to throw in the towel. What has kept you going, Tony? I'm gonna go with you first. What has kept you going on those moments that you wanted to throw in the towel?
I mean, the fact that I have to be a provider. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm the sole provider, but I'm a provider, and just knowing that I can't. One of the things I learned in Amway is that you're gonna get a whole lot of no's, but you're gonna get some yeses as well. Mm-hmm. And those yeses that I get as it relates to business far outweigh the no's, in the moment. And so, I can get 100 no's on, that's a little bit more than I wanted to spend, or I don't want to do that. But that one yes, could turn around the day. So just knowing that, there is light at the end of the tunnel, I guess it's what keeps me going, and knowing that I have to continue to provide.
Okay. Levelle, did you want to answer that question?
I can. Well, one of the things that for myself personally, and I have to give kudos to Tony because over, 25, 26 years ago, Tony gave my first opportunity with being a manager. Mm-hmm. And so my managerial experience flowed over into my business currently. But at one time, I was able to send my resume to any said company, whether they was Fortune 500, whatever company they were. I was able to send out resumes and literally, get calls back within 5, 10, 15 minutes. Well, that stopped. It's one of the main reasons why DJ One Love Entertainment is even in existence, because the market was just crazy. I didn't have a college degree. I did have the work experience, but like now, with the market, as far as the job market, work experience really counts for something. In those days and time, it kind of helped, but it didn't. So, my thing is this is all I got to bet on right now. Can I go and get a job? I probably can, but I'm not going to make the money that I currently make working for myself. So I probably depending on the event that I do, I make more money probably than what some folks make in 1 week. So it'll be a large deficit, if you will, if I went to work for somebody's job, because a lot of these jobs with the type of experience that I have, and I can use my DJ experience and my business experience on my resume, but I'm gonna have to start from the bottom and work myself back up. So I just I'm gonna do it until I can't do it no more.
Okay. All right. So I have 17.4 more questions. However, I'm going to be respectful of the time. So I'm going to shorten these questions just a little bit. One of the questions I wanted to ask both of you men, since you're both married, how important is it that your spouse support your vision?
Absolutely important.
Okay. Tony, you want to answer first?
I mean, I don't know of any relationship where you can go and start a business or do anything without the support of the people that you love. And I think just having, a wife, because everything is, I don't want to say everything is hard for men, but sometimes we kind of get it a little bit more on the shoulder, so to speak. And, it's a little tougher for us to go out there and make our mark. And so when you have that support of a spouse, because I've seen situations where people go into business, especially when as it relates to going to business for yourself, you're going to business, you don't necessarily have that support for whatever reason, whether it be because you're taking money out of the household, because you're gonna have to take some money out to make some investments,
Correct.
and to invest in what you need and whatever your craft is. But when you start to do that, and you don't have that support from that spouse, man, that can ultimately cause your business to stumble and fall because you don't have that support.
Absolutely. So Levelle, I want you to go ahead.
I want to piggyback off that. Not only can it make your business suffer, but it also can allow your marriage to suffer as well, because the whole thing about it is that you all are a team. So you might not necessarily have your own business, but you work for that particular job or you have a particular career. So I support you in your career as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's very vital, that it's gonna be some sacrifice on both ends. And so I would have to say that in the beginning of me starting this thing, that it wasn't that easy, because when I first got into it, it was more like of a kick it session. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really taking the business serious, because, you literally going out to kick it and do parties and stuff like that. And, but I had the help of my wife telling me, look, Levelle, start taking what you're doing seriously, and put your game hat on. So,
right.
So the whole thing about it is it can make your marriage suffer as well, and it can flow over into your business.
Okay, now this is going to be a real tricky question. So I know you guys are married, but for the ones that are not married, what advice would you give someone who is not receiving that support in growing a business or starting a business? Which one do you want to go first? Tony?
Advice that I would give to someone who's not getting the support?
Yes.
I mean, you got to have a conversation. It starts with you got to be able to communicate. And I think sitting down and communicating with your spouse or your mate as to, how important, this is to create the opportunity to be able to, bring some extra finances into the home. So I think, it's important to have some buy-in from your mate. And when you don't have that support or that buy-in, I think that it can be very difficult. So I think you have to, it starts with communication and just communicating how important it is for them to support you and what you're doing. And, because, ultimately it benefits the entire family. So.
Levelle, did you want to touch on that question?
He answered it. The communication piece is the most vital part of it. If there's no communication, there's nothing to go on. So you got to communicate.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this, fellas. If you could do it all over again, would you? And then what is one thing that you would do differently in starting your business?
I wouldn't wait. I waited a number of years before I capitalized on the business aspect of it, like the paperwork side of it. And I think in doing so, because it was a period of time that rose during COVID, where the government was offering all kinds of money and assistance for businesses, and I missed out on a lot of that I could have taken that and built, and done so much more with my business. While a lot of people capitalize on it just to take trips and all that stuff, and for me, it would have been so I can further build my business, stock up on inventory, be able to, to get some more supplies, some more tools and things of that nature. So I think not having it official, official documentation, official paperwork, I think I did a great disservice to myself.
Okay.
Wow. His question mirrors mine, because I did the same thing. I worked under the table probably for a good little while, just because it was just so simple to get my little money and keep on going. But the benefits that comes along with it doing the correct way so outweighs just doing it any kind of way, doing a glorified hustle, if you will, and not actually operating as a business. And so when I stepped that way and started, actually operating as an actual business, it made me feel better. It made me feel like I just wasn't doing something to do something, and I saw the fruits of my labor. So I don't necessarily say I would do it over again, but every loss should become a lesson. So everything all the mistakes and all the things that I've done wrong and all that stuff, I can look back on it and say, wow. Because one way, I probably like my 4th or 5th year, maybe I was double booking. Like, I don't know how I was even doing it. I was using all kind of tools, and I had all kind of journals and calendars, and I still would, double book sometimes. But I've learned as time has proceeded to just make sure that I, double check and double check and double check. So I don't necessarily say I would do anything over, but if anything, I just say I would just take my business more seriously, not just do a glorified hustle. So that's my answer.
Thank you. So the very final question I have before we go into our topic for tonight, and I think you guys have already done a great job of touching on this, but my final question is, because I know some of the viewers may be thinking about starting a business, it may be on the forefront for them coming up. So what advice would you give someone who is ready to start a new business? What advice would you give them?
Do your due diligence. Make sure you do your homework. Make sure that you do something that you're going to take pride in. I see so many people go into business, and it's something they don't even necessarily have a passion for it. They just go into business just because they think that you can make some money, and then you find out really quick, if you don't have a passion for something, you're not going to stick to it. You know what I mean? And so I think making sure that that there is at least some kind of interest in what you want to go into.
Right.
Do your research, do your due diligence, and make sure that you find out like what paperwork is needed, if there are certifications needed, and make sure, look, pay your taxes, bro. Pay your taxes. You got to pay your taxes. It's part of it. So,
Levelle, do you have advice to the audience?
Well, I'm gonna play a little short video, and this will be my answer to what I'm finna.
So I was talking to my coach the other day, and he said something really profound. He said the right vision with the wrong people is irrelevant. In other words, what he was saying was when you have a vision that is God-given, God leaves the vision at the mercy of the person. So if the person does not make the right decision to surround themselves with the right people, people will talk you out of what God tried to talk you into. This is why the table you sit at tells me the appetite you have. When you have a God dream, you have to have a God team. They have to be divinely sent to you, lest they will try to talk you out of what God is trying to talk you into. Y'all missing it. This is why you got to get some backbone. You got to get some dog opinion. You got to get serious about you. Dog opinion. You got to get serious about you. Because when you get serious about you, you'll get serious about the people that surround you. See, what I've learned is that small-minded people will try to project their smallness onto you to get you to shrink down to their level. And what happens is a lot of people start living beneath their potential because the people talk them out of their promise. Now you're doing what they want you to do. You depend more on their voice than the voice of God in your life because people have the power to push you or pull you into your destiny. Don't shrink to make other people comfortable. Don't allow people's small perspective of who you were define who you are.
Great video, Levelle. Thank you for sharing with us. That was to the point, though. It really was.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I see a couple comments out there. Craig said communication and leave the egos at the door. Absolutely, Craig. He also said, I gotta take that same advice myself. Presentation, Craig, is everything. I don't care what you're doing. You want to always present yourself as such. Understand it doesn't blow up overnight, and that first year is gonna really test you. And that's absolutely facts. Absolutely facts. This has been a great session, guys. I hope I wasn't too hard on y'all. I have million more questions for them, but I'm gonna hold them. We're gonna take a shot before we transition into the next segment. Tom's trying to get me drunk, y'all, but I'm not gonna let him. All right, let's take this shot to the good life. Levelle, you ready?
To the good life.
All right. Okay. So when my contract said that I was going to be the moderator tonight for two men in hats and a lady, they said, Monica, you can do any topic you want to. They have no clue what I came up with because my mind goes a mile a minute, right? My mind is constantly going. So I was like, okay, Monica. I talked to Lachey a little bit. I talked to Monica. I was like, okay, so what we're going to talk about tonight? Let's transition into this topic. I think we got a good 15 minutes to go. And audience, I really would like for you guys to put in your comments on this topic so we can really be in communication with each other and so forth and so on. Hey. So y'all ready? Give me a hand clap or something, Tommy. Let me hear some sound. All right. I don't know what that was, but okay, we'll take it. Was that a hand clap? I don't know. All right. So, no, in all seriousness, I'm going to take it real light, y'all.
I think I shot you.
He gave me a shot or something. That wasn't a hand clap, but okay. It's okay. So, I am going to take it easy on y'all. I know y'all little topics get all sticky and mushy and all kinds of stuff, but we're not going to do that tonight. This is going to be fun. And I hope y'all haven't done this before because I hadn't talked to Tony about it. But if you have, just play like you have it. Okay. I need participation from the audience. I see you guys out there. Comment. And then heart me so they'll know I did a good job so that when they do my check, it'll have what I did for them for tonight. Send them hearts. Send them shots on through. Come on, y'all.
You're going to get that check tonight, all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm getting paid. One way or the other, I'm getting paid tonight. Okay? All right.
Okay. In the words of Cardi B.
Okay. All right. So look, this is what I would like to do tonight in fun. Craig, Loretta, I think I see Phyllis on here. Are you guys still there? If so, I want you to participate. This is going to be so much fun, I hope. Okay. So the topic for tonight is famous movie lines that you just blurt out. Think about a famous movie line that just caught your attention and people just randomly say it. So I got the first one. Let me do the first one. Let me get a good one. And then I want y'all to tell me what movie this is when I blurt this out. All right. Hey, this Richie. I ain't never coming home.
Harlem Nights.
You have Harlem Nights?
That was the funniest thing. That man called his wife like, hey, I ain't never coming home. Who does that, y'all? So look, think about some movie lines that you just blurt out. What about this one? Let me give you one more. Damn, damn, damn.
Good time.
A good time. I mean, ain't no movie, but that was a good one though.
It was a sitcom, so it could be a movie or a sitcom. That lines that people just blurt out.
Okay.
Right, Tony, have you thought about one? Come on, Tony, you can think. Come on, we love movies.
No, I can't think right now because you done put me on the spot.
Come on, Levelle. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a couple more while my brothers are thinking. Okay.
I was finna come with one. You just cut me off.
Oh, come on, Levelle, you got it.
It's a damn shame what they done to that dog.
Levelle, what movie is that from?
You want to tell me?
I don't know.
No,
Come on, what's the movie?
It's Coming to America.
Coming to America. And is
when he was showing them the apartment, and they had to go look in there, and they had like the little white chalk on there. They had the man and the dog laying on there.
You gonna learn today, Craig.
You gonna learn today. What movie is that, y'all?
It's Friday.
Friday. I think
Felicia.
Patrice out here. Let's see.
Friday.
Patrice said, push the button. Push the button.
I don't know what the hell that is.
You got knocked up.
That sounds like she playing with her rose. Talking about push the button.
I was like, wait, Patrice, help us understand who push the button is now. Now we know who you got knocked out is. We know who that is.
Hey, I got one for you.
Come on, Tommy.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Jake?
Jake.
I know it. What is it, man? Damn.
Denzel watch the movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Training Day.
Training Day. Craig said Training Day. Craig said, you hitting these corners too hard. I told you to slow this MF down.
That's Friday.
That pick is Friday.
You're picking, nickel.
Look, I got one for y'all. All my life, I had to fight.
Color purple. That one.
I got one.
Come on, Tony.
I don't give a damn. I want one of them white only pies.
What?
I want one of them white only pies.
One of them white only pies? Who is it?
Life.
Life.
That was a good one. I
want one of them white only pies.
Come on, Levelle. You got to come on with it, Dad.
Dang. Y'all don't want to hang with old Eddie Kane. What movie was that?
What's it?
5 Heartbeats.
No, yeah. 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah. 5 Heartbeats. Listen, here go one right here. Say hello to my little friend.
Scarface.
Scarface.
Tony Montana.
Come on, audience. I need you guys to come in with one of those movie lines. Come on. What y'all get?
Wow.
It's okay. She love me tomorrow.
That's Tony Montana too, ain't it?
Tony Montana.
Tony, man. Tony.
This is from my favorite movie, Levelle. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Mm.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
I can't think.
Come on, y'all.
I can't think of what it is.
They were dancing. They were dancing.
Oh, Dirty Dancing.
Dancing.
Oh man, wow.
Yeah, I forgot she loves some Patrick Swayze.
What about this one? Go ahead. Make my day. Go ahead. Make my day.
That's the actor Clint Eastwood. But what's the movie?
Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry, yeah. My Jody. That's the movie with Tyrese in it.
Baby boy.
Yeah.
Baby boy.
You smoke crack, don't you?
I see you on here. I know you.
You smoke crack, don't you? Don't you smoke crack? Go and jump in. Don't fuck around with it. Do it.
Lean on me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shoot. What about this one, y'all? King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Training day.
Yep. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Shoot program for all you.
Oh, this is fun. I'm trying to think of
what about this one? What about this one, Levelle? Pimp distress. Pimp distress.
Pimp down.
Pimp distress.
That's right again, ain't
it? That's money
right again. Yeah,
money
yeah.
Right. Pimp down.
Yeah.
I'm a boy, Damien. I'm a boy. I'm trying to think of another one. Man, where she go? She gone. And I can't hear Tony no more. What she do? Did her computer die? I can't hear nothing you saying, Tony. Well, we got a little technical difficulties right there, right quick. She'll be back. I guess her computer died or something. Tony, can you hear me? I can't hear you, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I don't know what.
I'm gonna try this, y'all. Hold on.
I don't know what happened. Hold on. Tony coming over closer to me. How you do that?
I'm put her in another room next time.
Yep. I thought y'all were gonna do that though.
You ain't think that.
You can hear him now.
Yep.
You can't hear me. She went blank again. I can't hear now. Oh, Dick.
You can hear me?
No.
You can hear me?
Nope. No, Tony. I can't hear it, Tony. I can't hear neither one. There's a whole lot of static, Tony. I can't hear nothing, Tony.
That's too much. Whatever's doing.
What?
In my ear.
I probably turn you down over here because I had turned your mics up.
Okay.
Barely. It's low. Nope. I mean, I can hear you, but I can't hear you. That didn't make any sense.
You can hear us?
You very distorted.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
Monica knocked us out.
Shit.
Monica knocked us out. Hold on, Levelle. I got something.
Hold on. Technical difficulties.
Who the who? Who the who? Dawn said, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. Sample song.
Keep going, Levelle.
Okay. Y'all remember this one? Mama Boonie Mama. Do what, Candace? I don't know that one. I don't know that one, Candace. That one sound nasty. Trying to see what y'all doing over there. Oh Lord. Y'all don't turn this into something else. Y'all trying to make a move and not talk about them. I know it's a part of the movie. I don't know what movie it is, Candace. You got me on that one. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that one is. You gonna have to help me on that one, Candace. I can't think. I remember Eat My Grits on Alice. I said it and gave it away. Not Forrest Gump. Yeah, Forrest Gump. I ain't never seen the movie here. Yeah, Craig. That's Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you get in the middle. Janai, 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 Janai. Bubba, I like Bubba Gun script. I like all kind of script. What you doing, Tony? I can't hear neither one of you guys, Tony. You guys mute. Yeah. Duh. I can't hear y'all. Okay.
Can you hear it now?
Mic check.
Still can't hear?
I can hear it, but it sounds horrible.
Terrible. Hold on, let me cut mine off. See if we can hear you.
Horrible. Robot. So y'all sound like robots. Sound like the Jetsons. Leroy. Kiss my Converse. And can't hear y'all, cool. Nope. Holly, if you hear me, Hold on, somebody muted. You was muted. I don't know what happened though.
You hear me now?
Huh? Yeah.
You can hear
It's
me
low.
now? Oh. Can you hear us now?
It's low.
He says low.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear Tony?
Sound like you washing dishes. What movie is it? The Devil is Alive. What movie is it?
For real, my guy.
I'm being ignorant.
You can't hear me? For real?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You can hear me good?
Yeah, it ain't got no sexiness to it.
That's for later anyway.
Well, damn.
It ain't got no sexiness to it. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You sound good now. Monica, say something.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
We didn't ask you the mic salt and pepper. I mean, rap salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper bet.
You got
Hear?
We not echoing again, is we?
No, it sound good.
I don't know what happened.
I'll tell y'all what I did. When her computer went off and came back on, I muted her mic on the computer and then gave her the regular mics.
Man, come on, man. Why you so smart and delayed?
Ain't God all right?
We got to start all the way over from the beginning then.
Wait. Candace trying to check to me they sound like robots.
It did.
She trying to check. We back.
Hold
on, I got one more. Wait a minute. What
put your mic I can't say that. Well, put your mic closer. No Tony.
I was finna
I'm talking about Monica. Where your mic at? Okay. Yeah, because
I was finna say something else, but I don't want to be like, this is a adult. I mean, not adult. This is a family show.
Oh, okay.
So
something's wrong with you. That's what I'm gonna say. What the hell is that? That sounds like one of the cowboy movies.
I'm gonna send you a private chat, Levelle.
Oh hell.
I'm gonna send you a private chat.
Oh Lord.
You know, last time somebody tried to send somebody a private chat and went to everybody.
You can do the private chat. Oh, sure can.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have one more, Levelle?
No, I was just trying to. I lost all train of thought because I was wanting to hear y'all, and I got to speed back up to where I was.
Okay, well, the time is now 7:37.
Then my whiskey sour was kicking in.
Yeah,
kicking in whiskey.
Them shots kicked in.
I tell y'all what, I feel like I'm sunbathing in his living room. These lights is hot.
They what?
They hot.
You probably hot too. Tony said he got something for you.
Little Caesars. Little Caesars. Hot and ready.
I'm not finna play with y'all.
Something is wrong with y'all.
God is good.
Nothing wrong with y'all. I was finna say something though on a serious note.
Okay.
Shout out to breast cancer awareness, man. Hold on. Let me do this.
Oh man, I could have brought my hat. I got 2 brand new hats.
Shout out to breast cancer awareness, man. This is breast cancer awareness month. I'm wearing my pink hat. Y'all know I've been wearing on the daytime show all month long to recognize breast cancer awareness for those who have survived, those who are still going through the struggle, and those who have succumbed to breast cancer. And their memory lives on. Also, I want to solicit you guys' support as we tend to reach out to the homeless community and provide them with these pop-up tents, man. For those of you who have already given to me, I appreciate it. I really appreciate those who have given already, those who have ordered tents already. I appreciate it. But we're going to need, my goal is to be able to hand out between 80 to 100 tents. And I know that's a small number. I mean, well, it's a large number if you ain't got no tents. But I mean, we probably, with the people that have already given and the people that the people have given in the tents that I bought, we probably already at 20 tents already. So you're talking another 60 tents. We at the 80. But in between 80 to 100 tents, I want to be able to get out. So it's not a big number as you think. We can definitely hit that number. Like I said, Temu have those tents on between $16 and $20, $25. Amazon have those little, pop-up tents. Just make sure if you're gonna order them yourself, make sure that they're at least weatherproof or waterproof. But we want to be able to do that and give those out before the Thanksgiving holiday. So I wanted to make that appeal.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Tony.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
That ain't not for you. That's a lie.
You missed it. That's a movie. That's a movie chat.
Oh.
Okay. That's a movie. You still on the movies?
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Anyway, that music I was playing earlier, that was porn music.
Lord Jesus.
That was porn music.
Yeah, I got me a pink one now, buddy.
It looked white.
Because of the light. It's pink though. It's pink, Craig.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, if you say so. It looked white.
When you see it, you'll see, cool.
All right, cool.
Don't be no hater all your life.
Yeah.
Let me get you. Hey, I'm the moderator. Let me bring y'all back.
Yes, ma'am.
So look at here.
We wouldn't be 2 men in hats if we didn't do that.
Two men in hats and a lady tonight. All right. So look here. I really appreciate, kudos to both of you. You guys put on your suit coats for me. And I promise you it's just as happy as you can be. I appreciate y'all.
I want to go somewhere now. Let's go somewhere.
You know what? I ain't had no dinner, so yeah.
Don make this. The homemade chili should be ready in a few minutes.
Oh man.
And cheese toe. Praise the God.
I'm waiting.
This man right here then shot his load. He no bad man. It's cold. How bad I've been wanting some chili.
Yeah, this the one night we didn't go out there.
Right. But she got meat in her chili.
Turkey.
Yeah, so we can't do that.
All right.
It ain't gonna hurt you one thing.
Y'all tell us what y'all think about our moderator for the night. Tell us what y'all think. Put it in the comments.
We serve a best God. We serve a best God.
Give me them spirit fingers.
Yeah, y'all tell us what y'all
think. Put that in the
think.
comment right quick. Hey, send me some hearts. Craig, you still on there? Send me some hearts, man.
Yeah, you did amazing. We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, she dropped out. I don't know if she hit the screen or something. She dropped out. She came back on.
Yeah.
What y'all think about our new platform? This is a lot better than Facebook. And we're streaming.
We're still able to be on Facebook.
Yeah,
and Twitter and
we're
YouTube.
Streaming.
Yeah.
I actually forgot to stream to Instagram. I was supposed to hit my live button on Instagram. We're actually streaming across Facebook, my page, Levelle page profile. We didn't add Monica's profile. I needed to add it so we can stream across hers. Levelle's page, my YouTube page, and my Instagram page. So we're sorry I had to get off for a minute. Great job, Monica. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Great job. Okay then. Monica
what time we supposed to be getting out? Why y'all going so fast? What time we supposed to be through?
Y'all supposed to be through at 7:30. You start at 6:30 to 7. And 7
who put that time? I mean, we normally say that, but we've been running over every week. So why y'all gonna shortchange me and Levelle?
Yeah, what I'm saying, I'm tripping. Like are you hot for real?
Like why? I don't understand why me and Levelle getting shortchanged and everybody else don't get shortchanged.
She doing us just like she did us when never mind.
Oh, let me do this too. Let me look. Our single panel. I almost said single ministry. Woo. Our single panel will be next week. We have several ladies, y'all.
We do. When that
Yeah,
happen?
we got several ladies.
How come we can't get no single men?
I don't know.
Cause y'all scared.
Who is y'all? I'm just married.
Them single.
I'm part of the left hand committee.
Like we didn't ask several men. Yeah, they ain't scared, Candace, they lying. And a lot of these guys that's out here on these posts, they lying about being single. They actually see some talking to people, even though they ain't posting they people. Probably because I don't know, whatever that's it. They just ain't single, and so they lying, and therefore they don't want to come on and talk on no single panel.
But you know what, man? You know what? That's interesting, y'all. It be so crazy. A lot of times, folks will be on Facebook, and if you don't go and look at their status or their info, their about section, it may say they married, and then it may not say they married. But then all of a sudden, it'd be like an anniversary. They go out tonight, go out somewhere, and they take some pictures.
Date night.
Yeah, and I'd be like, damn, I ain't even know you had nobody. Like, my thing is, if we're item, I know some folks have private.
Yeah, lives, some people just private life. Yeah,
I get that. But my thing is, if you go right, but my thing is, if you're gonna celebrate everything else, celebrate me too, goddammit.
But what's the definition?
I said it out loud. I'm sorry.
If you're not married, you're single, right? Or are you talking about in a relationship?
No, if you're in a relationship, you ain't single.
You ain't single. You still single till you married, bro.
If you're in a relationship, you're in a committed relationship to somebody, whether you're married or not. You're not single. A single person is somebody who ain't got nobody. They not exclusive with nobody. They just out here dating and doing.
Poll, please. It's 3 statements, three categories: single, engaged, and married. Ain't no in between.
So that's what I wanted to make sure. So maybe for this panel, they don't understand what single is.
My definition of single for this panel is
this ain't your definition, cuz.
My definition of single for this panel is
Google it.
You are not in a committed relationship. You're not seeing somebody on a regular basis.
Candace said her granddaddy said, and you gotta listen to the old people. Said that my grandpa said you single until you married. We ain't talking about playing house or shacking.
Okay, all you single mother suckers. Go out here and get on the thing and just say, I'm single, and see what that girl you in a relationship say. Okay, go on. No, go on. All you smart, yeah, go on.
That be the case every time you go out with somebody, y'all dating longer than 2-3 months. Damn.
Then you in a committed relationship.
But ain't no papers.
You in a committed relationship.
Ain't no last name to change.
You're not single.
You ain't got no left hand
somebody.
band.
You're not single.
Okay, so for this ministry, we are talking about
people
who are not in relationships.
So yeah, they not in a relationship.
Married, but if you're in a relationship, we're not talking to you. We're talking about the.
I think in that parameter we're gonna lose. We're not gonna have a strong enough platform because I think everybody. Listen to what I'm saying. Because I believe everybody advice and everybody comments matter. So even though if they're in a serious relationship and they supposed to be exclusive or whatever, we need to have that scenario as well, because there's some things that happen in that particular situation. Like you're saying, there's some people be saying, you supposed to be with me and da 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 da. We need to have that scenario.
But
no, because
okay,
we're talking about the questions and stuff that we've been talking about is dating in 2024. Why are people saying they can't find nobody?
They are dating.
If you done found somebody, you in a committed relationship, whether you've been in there 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, then we ain't talking about you. We talking about people out here actively dating people, different people every week, and they run into people playing games, different, and we trying to figure out like why this is occurring. Dating. That's why we call it dating in 2024.
Oh Lord. Let us pray.
Check.
Candace said she married.
Oh, okay. We got you, Candace.
Oh, my married. And
Patrice said whether they single, riding around getting it or not, they still ain't coming. Got you, baby mama.
Yeah.
Craig said go out and do some single-ish while in a relationship and see what happens. That's what I'm talking about, Craig. If you single, go out there while you're in a relationship and do some single-ish.
I still disagree.
Hey, so we're gonna have a meeting after this meeting, Levelle.
Okay, Levelle, you married. You tell one of your single friends that's so-called single, but they in a relationship dating somebody to go out there and screw another woman and see what happens.
What?
Come home and say, I'm single. Yeah, you gonna be single for sure. After you have that conversation.
Pray for me.
All right, so we'll have
so you don't think it'll be healthy for content?
No.
Just from that.
Because if you're in a relationship,
single while you're in a committed relationship, because they're not married.
They're not gonna mess up their marriage. But they just not married. They in a relationship. They not married. They in a relationship. And single is you ain't in a relationship. I understand what the definition of single is, but we're talking about single people who are actively dating random people. They're not in a engaged relationship where they're dating the same person, seeing the same person. When they show up at her house, now she got some clothes in one of his drawers, he got some clothes in one of her drawers, and they spending the night. No, we ain't talking about that.
I'm not trying to Craig. Hey, Craig. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. All I'm saying is that maybe we need their perspective, because
that ain't no perspective. What kind of perspective they gonna give? What kind of perspective they gonna give, Levelle?
Because they're single in an exclusive relationship, and it may be hard.
No, we're not talking about. But our panel is not talking about single in an exclusive relationship. We're talking about single and actively dating in 2024. We're not talking about single and in an exclusive relationship.
Okay.
That sounds like an oxymoron.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do tonight.
I can't hear you, Mark.
Can you hear me?
Craig, show is he trying to get some Negroes in trouble. He trying to get some Negro head bust.
If that be the case, we don't need to be talking about it then, because hell, we married. Hell, you talking about?
That's why we not. That's why we asking these single people.
No, we can't. They got to be on somebody talking about it. We can't talk about it, because we married.
We asking the questions.
I don't have no discussion with it, because nigga, I'm married.
What?
Can y'all hear me?
A little bit.
All right.
Did you cut your mic off or something?
I didn't. I ain't moving.
Is it blue?
Can y'all hear me?
You got it covered up under all that hair. Hold in your hand.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So let's get back together, people. That was a nice discussion, but that was not a part of the moderator's topic.
Oh.
All right.
I give up.
It is 7:52. I'm not sure what y'all do.
We'll close it out with a prayer. Come on in.
I'm finna call somebody else and ask a question. Can I bring somebody in on?
No.
Tomorrow in the morning at 8:30. Okay, so what we would like to do is just thank everybody for coming.
1 minute ahead. I'm shutting down, nigga.
Listen to the lady in head. Okay. So we would like to thank everybody that came out tonight. I would like to thank y'all for this opportunity. This has been great. This has been awesome.
We got cut out with our moves. We ain't do no more moves, man. You had a good thing going. Then you shut everything down. You always shut stuff down. That's why Tony shut down all the time, because you be shutting them down. I know what the problem is now. Stop shutting down.
Ooh. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. Let the church say.
I'm sorry, Monica. I love you so much.
You're going to let me get my closing remarks out.
Pray.
But that's your brother. That's the one you always taking up for.
Okay. I'm just trying to put a little more spice on the live, because we didn't do all of it right. We had some technical difficulties.
It's okay.
I love you, Moni.
All right. So
Be back.
we thank y'all. I'm going to allow Tony and Levelle to give their closing remarks.
Closing remarks, Tony. I think we already did it. Well, I ain't do nothing.
I already did, man.
Closing remarks. I got my closing remark. Can I get my closing remark?
Go ahead.
Flag on play. Flag on the play. May the Lord watch between.
Okay.
Hurry up, man. I got to get over to the church for Pastor Mackey and revival.
I'm finna go revive something right there. It's chilly. Anyway, we want to give a shout out to all the bosses today, man. Today is National Boss Day. Happy Boss Day to my brother. Happy Boss Day to my sister. She got her amazing Munchies Vending, Amazing Investments LLC, DJ One Love. All of my business out there, man. Happy Boss Day. You know, that word is kind of used loosely, if you will. But we are entrepreneurs. You know,
man. If you're a boss, put a hard in the comment. If you're a boss,
yeah, entrepreneur nickels.
Put a hard in the comment if you're a boss.
Yeah, come on, man. What my boss is it? Because we living every day in the life of a boss. I can't say that word. Okay, hard. Come on, hard.
Or ladies, if you're bossy.
Nah.
Is there hard?
All of them should be putting hards in.
Don't do that.
Is there hard? Is there hard in the house tonight? Stand up, stand up. Let me know. Let me know if you understand. A heart is a house for love. Come on, church boy. You know.
All right, you know what? I think y'all done with y'all closing remarks. So
man, that girl put a black heart.
Boom, boom.
And put a black heart, man. She telling you, man, I'm a mean ass boss. I'm a mean old hateful boss. You put them boss them on. Mona posted them black hearts. Who did? Levelle did.
I did.
You posted them black hearts.
We don't gave benediction 3 times. Monica, you got to pray. You the moderator.
Oh, I pray. Okay, let's do this then. Y'all done?
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
Dismissed.
Thanks again for the opportunity. I really appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'll be glad to do this again.
Till next week with the single panel. She moderated.
Oh, yeah.
She moderated y'all on the single panel. So yeah, get ready. Levelle, we're gonna have that color commentator ready though.
So yeah. If you're interested in being on that panel next week.
Shit, we got about 10 women already. How many women you want?
That's okay. Just in case one don't show, the other can be ready.
Man, we're gonna have a lot of women. Levelle, we're gonna have them in the chairs.
Yeah.
We gotta set the rows up like school.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta get my questions ready for that. I'm ready. All right. Let's bow our heads for a moment of prayer. Let me get serious. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you, God, for all that you've done for us, all that you continue to do for us, in spite of ourselves. Lord, we thank you for this day. Lord, we thank you for Levelle and for Tony, and for the families that represent them. Lord, we just thank you for business owners. We thank you for those people that will be starting business. We thank you for those people that have already started business. Lord, continue to touch them. Continue to guide them. Give them what to do. Give them what not to do. God, we thank you for all things. God, you're able. We love you. We give you all the praise. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Look, guys, we'll see y'all in the morning at 8:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. Boy, there's too many shots. Oh, I got one more shot left.
No more.
Mine gone. I don't
Yo,
drink
go. Let me go on knock mad. I need.
Yeah, do it for me.
I bet my capacity.
No Diddy.
Empty. I need a refill.
Uh-oh.
All right. So we thank y'all. We'll see y'all in the morning, man. 8:30 a.m. Same bad time.
Same bad place.
Two men in hat.
Let's talk about it.